Well, there are all kinds of interesting stories here at the National Sports Collectors Convention when you walk around the floor, but this has got to be one of the more interesting stories in terms of where this rare card was found. It's a 1914 T222 Fatima Walter Johnson. It was one of 3 cards that was found in a pretty interesting place, and its history dates back to probably that time, a century ago. Leighton Sheldon from Just Collect is here, the guy holding up this card. Tell us the story of where this was found.
Sure. So this belonged to a family from Florida that was going through, an old family member that had since passed a long time ago, was going through their belongings, and this was actually found along with 2 other T222s in a Bible, and they were actually used as bookmarks. And the way they were found was not by taking the Bible and shaking it about. They actually went through the Bible page by page when they had realized that the family member had stashed other little trinkets amongst chest of drawers or other little shoe boxes and such. This was the only 3 baseball cards they found in the entire collection.
Pays to search thoroughly no matter what you're doing, I guess.
Absolutely. And one of the things that this actually spurred for us is we recently put out a blog post on the 5 or 10 most interesting places to find baseball cards, because we've had some really interesting things happen to us recently. Besides this, we had the hole-in-the-wall collection, and kind of anything else in between, if you will.
Yeah.
But this is a first for us.
And talk about just the rarity of this. I mean, it's unique to find a card, that's over a century old in a place like that. But not only that, but this is a tough series.
Oh, this is an extremely difficult series. If you reference the PSA and the SGC population reports, and you took the combination of both of them and you added up how many examples have actually just been authenticated and graded, it's probably no more than a few hundred pieces. However, what's even more impressive than that is the card I'm holding, the Walter Johnson right here, is one of the key cards to the entire set. Certainly he's a Hall of Famer, but additionally he's a short print in the set. So the set in and of itself is already difficult to find cards in. This card is impossible to find, as it's literally only traded a few times in the last 10 years.
And when you guys put this up for auction, which I assume that's where it's going,
yes,
there's probably going to be some interest from guys who collect pre-war stuff that haven't seen one.
Absolutely, there's going to be. And we actually had, one of the foremost dealers in the room come over to take a look at it because he's working on the set and hasn't seen a Walter Johnson for sale in a long time.
It's the find of biblical proportions right there, the T222 Walter Johnson. Thanks, Leighton.